had since 2017, so I know how many of you are upset with how it's doing, especially when you look at the bigger coin market. But this letdown could be the good thing we've been looking for. The pattern we've seen since 2017 is a lot like the pattern that existed before the big jump in 2017. This suggests that XRP could happen again. Being skeptical is a normal thing to happen. People who commented on our site were mostly skeptical and asked if a big change was possible after past setbacks. It's important to remember though, that things have happened in the past in this way. Most famously in 2017, after more than 1,300 days of building up. Before we talk about today's exciting news, I need a quick favor. Please help us out by clicking the like button, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the bell to join our great group, if you like what we do. Many people don't know this, but XRP was one of the first cryptocurrencies to hit the market after Bitcoin, in 2013. Between 2013 and 2017, when it broke out, it went through a big time of growth. This trend from the past, which is marked by low volatility, and the idea that the past might happen again, is very similar to how things are now. Even though the size of the gain could be different, the idea of a big price target, like $1.16 for XRP, is still a good one. The mistress debt comes from not getting results quickly, and it doesn't take into account the basics of market cycles and technical patterns. I can understand how tiring it is to hear stories that are based on guesses, and don't have any real evidence. But right now, we're focused on the technical base that has been built since 2017, because it points to a big change coming in the future. Even though I have added other assets to my portfolio besides XRP, I still have some exposure to it because I think a historical repeat is about to happen. Putting more weight on the chance of big changes based on careful observations, rather than guesswork. The goal of this talk is to make the changing dynamics clearer. We're optimistic about XRP based on its chart patterns, but it's also important to recognize our respected co-worker Mr. Francis Hunt, who is also known as the market sniper and the crypto sniper. For his smart analysis, our $1.16 price goal estimate is based on his in-depth look at how XRP works and what effects it has. Even though this study shows that XRP is strongly moving up, it's important to stress that there are other important factors that support our positive outlook, even though they are not our main focus. You can't say enough good things about XRP's prospects in the fast-paced global currency and money transfer markets. There will soon be a move towards a currency FX monetary system, and XRP will likely play a big part in it. This will be a big change for global banks. Before we go any further with the trend analysis, let's look at what XRP means in the financial world, and why it was created so soon after Bitcoin. One of the main ideas behind XRP's design is to use a global record to let people trade assets as well as money. As we move towards a world where everything is digitized and tokenized, the XRP coin's usefulness becomes even clearer. Critics often question whether or not XRP is needed in the foreign exchange, FX market, especially when it comes to big deals. To give an example, there is usually a big liquidity tie when changing a lot of yen to dollars, because you need an equal amount of each currency. XRP gets rid of this need by working as a bridge token and letting people send money almost instantly without having to lock up liquidity. The addition of this function is a big step towards making international money transfers faster and easier. XRP has the power to make big changes in the foreign exchange, or FX, industry and start a new age of ease of doing business and liquidity. There is no doubt that the XRP token is needed because of how big the FX market is. As of 2020, the foreign exchange market was worth an amazing $2.40 quadrillion. It is the most liquid and one of the biggest in the world, maybe only topped by swaps. The amount of money traded every day on the FX market reached $7.5 trillion by 2022. Imagine how XRP and Ripple could help with a big chunk of foreign money transfers. This shows how much room there is for growth and acceptance. This is because there are only 100 billion XRP tokens, and 54 billion are already being used. This has big effects on value growth. At our predicted price of $1.16, XRP is worth $864 billion on the market. Although Bitcoin's market value has already passed the $1 trillion mark, this estimate is not crazy, showing that such values for cryptocurrencies are possible. The way that XRP could change foreign money transfers and payments is simple, but revolutionary. In a transaction that accepted XRP, it was simple and quick to change dollars into XRP, and then back into euros or any other currency. For this process to work, a lot of trades would have to go through XRP, which could make its value go through the roof. Due to the huge amounts of money that are traded every day in foreign exchange, the $1.16 price goal is not only attainable, it's also possible that this is a low estimate because people are still buying and selling XRP, which could make its market value reach new heights. So the main things that support XRP's potential are not based on basic chart analysis, but on the big difference it could make to the world's financial system, the way XRP is set up technically, and the fact that it has the potential to change the foreign exchange market make a strong case for its further growth and use. There are a few possible scenarios in which the possible rise in XRP's value could first appear as a rise in its use or acceptance. We are being careful about XRP, which needs to be made clear. Even though we know how valuable it could be, it's not one of our main investments. Because it could have a big effect on how the world's finances are changing, you should think of it as a risky part of your investment plan. The fact that no one knows how widely XRP will be used in the foreign exchange market shows how risky this trade is. Still, Ripple's partnerships with some of the world's best banks show that it might be able to get a big share of the market. In the event that XRP were to gain even a small share of the foreign exchange market, let alone a large one, its value might rise very quickly. This is like the gains that technical analysis says will happen. This potential comes from more than just technical indicators. It also comes from XRP's plan to change the way foreign financial transactions are done. We are giving more attention to XRP now than we have in the past, because of changes in trends that point to it possibly doing what it did in the past. Our goal is to get past weak arguments that discredit XRP's potential, by only looking at how it has performed in the past. When compared to the more reactive nature of private investment, this kind of criticism often doesn't take into account how patient and methodical institutions are when they invest.